For this project, we're going to need a glass dish, vinyl, etching cream, gloves, and some foam brushes. So we're going to make sure that our machine is set to vinyl so that everything cuts correctly. We're going to load our mat into the machine, and we're going to go ahead and hit cut. So if you guys need to know how I did everything on the computer with the design, how we get everything set up to cut it out, how to put the vinyl on the mat, how to weed the vinyl out, the tools that we used, how to apply the transfer paper, all of that good stuff, please refer to my last video. That one's going to have a more detailed description of how to do all of that, and I will make sure that I put that at the end of this video. So now we're going to apply our design to the dish, and we are going to peel the transfer paper away from the vinyl. So really the only point of the transfer paper was to make everything a little bit more stiff. If you were to just use vinyl, it would be a little bit flimsy and it wouldn't be as easy to work with. So once we get this taken off, I'm just going to get a card and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and pressed on there, because if it's not, once you apply the etching cream, it could possibly seep through and the letters are just going to look really like blobby and messy. And you can kind of see once we're done with this where I didn't push hard enough and how it kind of bled through, and that's what you don't want. I would also recommend getting a dish that doesn't have letters on the bottom of it. I used a Pyrex dish and it has like the indentation of the letters, and it just would be way easier to get something that doesn't have that on the bottom. I also want to stress the importance of wearing gloves when working with etching cream. If you don't do that and you get it on your hands, if you get it on the carpet, if you get it on the table, if you get it anywhere that isn't something that you seriously don't care about, it could really injure you, or it could really ruin whatever surface that you're working on. So I'm in the garage and I'm working on the top of a plastic lid, and I am wearing gloves. This is super, super, super important. Make sure that you do that. If you don't, you're going to be in a world of hurt, and it's going to be really painful for your skin and for whatever surface that you're working around. So now you can see I'm just applying a thick layer of etching cream. I'm just kind of dabbing it on. I wouldn't rub on it because it could look kind of grainy and weird, so just make sure that you dab a thick layer on over your letters.